Hello everyone, my name is Colin. My Chinese name is Zhang Chuchen, and my part is the topic introduction and the real world challenge, four main challenge of the self-driving.
My name is Ron. My Chinese name is Gao Ran. I will talk about the two topics is what is a self-driving car and the industry stadiums and the typical case.
My name is Xu Zihao and you can call me Lucas. My topic is core advantage of self-driving self-driving in the future and summary.
So first, let me begin with a sense from real life. So, imagine the morning rush hour. You're sitting in your car, but you do not hold the steering wheel. And the car drives by itself. You can check your emails, finish small tasks, or simply relax while the car takes you to work. We also see many news stories today, some about new breakthroughs in self-driving cars and some about accidents. So these stories make us think about one important question. Are self-driving cars still future technology, or are they becoming something we will use every day very soon? So in this presentation, our team will talk about this topic from our parts. Its technology, value, challenges, and future outlook. And the next part, let's run into Toju.
Okay, my name is Ron. I will talk about what is a self-driving car. Simply put, a self-driving car has no need for you to keep controlling it. It uses sensors, cameras, radar, and AI to navigate alone, spot road conditions, avoid obstacles, and make the driving course. You know those L3 and L4 levels people take about. No need for the fancy tech, the words. And the main thing is, do you have to stay ready to take over? L3 is a conditionally self-driving like on highways. The car drives by itself but will outlast you if something unexpected pops up. L4 is high-level self-driving. It handles the city roads, the suburbs, and other roads on its own. So you can just relax and do your things. Most of the driver aids we use now, like auto, follow, or lane keeping, are still LR, but real handlers feel the L3 and L4 are already being tested in some cities. Now let's Lucas tell the next part.
Self-driving has three main core advantages. Firstly, self-driving can increase travel safety. It has information shows 19% accidents result from human mistakes. So it can solve these problems. For example, the drivers use phones in the cars and they feel tired on long time to driving. These all factors will result in accidents. But the AI do not have these problems. Secondly, self-driving can improve transportation efficiency. Traffic jams are big problems in many cities. Some cars have broken, but the AI can drive in stable line. They will choose safe way to drive, keep a good distance between other cars, so it can reduce traffic jam. Secondly, self-driving can help old people or sick people and improve quality of life. Old people and sick people cannot drive by themselves. If they want to go to hospital or supermarket, other people must help them. Self-driving can let anyone walk or rest on work time. They do not need to focus on driving, so self-driving can improve quality of life, and it can save time, make work more efficiency, and relax. Next, let Colin tell you fourth part.
Okay, so let me talk about the fourth part, real world challenge. And as we all know, although self-driving cars sound exciting, there are still many problems before they can be used everywhere. So I will explain the four main challenges. And the first, I want to talk about the technology, and this is the first challenge. And self-driving cars also have trouble in extreme situations, such as like heavy rain, heavy snow, or sudden obstacles on the road. They must also be reliable if a sensor breaks or if the algorithm has a mistake, the car may not react correctly, and this can be dangerous. And the second challenge, I think, is the law. If an accident was happened, it is difficult to decide who should be responsible. Like, is the car company, the software developer, or the user? So it's hard to say that. And also that every country has different rules and laws. Because of this, it is hard for self-driving cars to be used across different regions. And I think the third challenge is ethics. And the third challenge, I think, is ethics. So let me think about it. In a sudden emergency, should the car protect the people inside first, or should it protect pedestrians on the road first? So there's no simple answer. And this makes the technology more difficult to develop. And the final challenge is cost and trust. So it's also very expensive of the important parts like sensors and chips. So self-driving cars cost a lot of money. At the same time, many people still not trust machine driving. They worry about safety and prefer to drive themselves. And the next part, let Ryan tell you more.
Well, right now I will talk about the industries, stadiums, and the temporal case. The first, there are two big groups around the world. One is technology companies like Tesla. It has the FSD stadiums and does well in the cars market. Itself, the driving the data is also getting the better all the time. The other group is traditional the car makers such as BMW and the Mercedes-Benz. They are developing L-level self-driving tech. These companies use their manufacturing the expensive is to put self-driving technology into the cars that are made in larger numbers. Second, some companies have already put self-driving the technology into the commercial use. Baidu's robot taxi is the biggest in the terms of the schedule. It operates in 22 cities around the world. Every week, it gets more than the 215,000 orders. Put to now, it has provide over the 17 million sales in total. The total distance of its self-driving trips is more than the 215 million kilometers. Finally, the big self-driving companies around the world have together driven over 1 billion kilometers in tests. Among them, follow self-driving cars has gone more than the 300 million kilometers, and this number is growing very fast. Their accident rate is on 1/50 of the human driving cars, and they are 5 to 10 times safer. All these numbers show that the self-driving is get safer than the human driving later by later. Next, let Lucas tell about the conclusion.
Finally, in the future, the AI will be smarter and the sensors will be cheaper and better. And this will change how we travel model and urban planning. However, AI still have some big problems. For example, the AI will be hacked. The new threat is coming. It also has big challenges, but this threat is very important. So we must look at safety and help the self-driving cars in good ways.
Thank you for your listening.